Blessings. Hey, kill that sound a little bit, please. What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's happening? Hey, hey, hey. We got some divine messages, y'all. I have no idea. I have a little bit, but what they gonna say, I don't know. All right. Me. Okay, y'all. What's up? Welcome to Creating Simple. My name is Jasmine, aka Sunfire. Peace and blessings to all of you who support the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button as you enter the space. Also, if you check the description box, there will be a thumbnail after I end this video. Blah, blah. Video, okay, on how you can support the channel. Okay, there's multiple ways you can support this channel. Also, I am doing protection candles, so if anyone need a protection candle, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's going on, and I'll give you contact information on how to purchase your protection candle. They're not that expensive, okay? All right. I know that the way of the world is high and expensive, and I believe in working things out. All right. So if you feel like you need a protection camera, you feel like somebody been doing work over you, uh, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you, and I will get back with you and set you up to get this candle. Okay. All right. We got 4 piles. All right. So pile number 1 is God said. Pile number 2 is Newt is here. Pile number 3 is Yeshua is here. Pile number 4 is Geb in here is here. And for those of you who didn't know, Geb and Newt are twin flames. There's the Sky Mother and the Earth Father. Okay. All right. It is crazy because we always look at the earth as a mother energy, but it's really a masculine energy. Okay? So take it how to resonate. They may be present. That may be present here somehow. Okay? Also, we have with the Most High, God, and Yeshua, we have a father and son dynamic. Okay? So, I don't know why I just noticed that. We have a mother and father, and we have father and son. Okay? Okay? I don't know why that resonates, but where that resonates, it'll come out. So if you caught the thumbnail, I want you to take a minute and meditate on which one of these messages you feel are for you. Okay? Those of you who are Christians, if you don't know, Yeshua is classified in your Bible as Jesus. Okay? For some of you that don't know, all right? That's not for those of you who know, so don't think I'm trying to insult your intelligence, all right? That's not where I was headed with that, all right? But I don't know what these messages are going to be about, and I do know the decks we're going to use. I'm going to tell you the decks. We're using the Mermaid Tarot and Mermaid Oracle, and the Angel Wisdom Tarot and the Angel Wisdom Messengers, okay? And also we're using Isis oracles, okay? So we gonna see how this roll, okay? I'm gonna be quiet. First, I'm gonna call them out, hold them up, and let you look at them and tell you why you're here, why you're choosing this power. And then I'm going to be quiet and let you sit with all four of them, and go with one feels most present for you, okay? Now, excuse me. First pile number 1. We have God said. Why are you here? Peace, love, messages, career, destiny. Okay? Pile number 2 is Newt. Why are you here? Air pollution, being wasteful, storms, bad karma, consequences. All right, and then pile 4 is Yeshua. Why are you here? Your path on your spiritual journey. Stay focused on the task at hand, ancestors, and experiences. Okay? Then we have Geb is here. Why are you here? Says wildfires, earthquakes, sinkholes, clean up, waste management. Okay? All right, now I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to get quiet. And I'm going to connect with these energies. All right? They may speak through me. Okay, so my voice, listen for my voice to change. I'm hearing. Okay. The energy can be very strong. Okay. These are some high powered beings coming through. Damn. You see that? These are some high powered beings coming through. And their energy can be very strong. So I'm going to move through these energies slowly so that I can keep up. Okay? Because, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I just know they got a message. I got several more pickle piles I'll be working on, guys. All right. The divine has gave me a lot of pickle piles to do. You know, I feel like they know the collective likes those more, but there are real messages within those pickle piles. It's not no play game. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Nothing to play with. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be quiet. Give you a minute to meditate on each pile. Which one of these beings do you think is here to deliver a message for you or to you? All right, let's get started. Guardian angels, SS and spirit guides of the pure divine white light. Holy Spirit, all of you that are here for my highest good and the highest good of my collective. For those who chose God said, God, Most High, what are you saying? What did you say? What did you say, Most High? Never seen that before. Wow. Wow. Somebody's gonna be having power moments. Some of y'all may be going through some power moments because all my stuff keep falling. Okay? We got a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. Then we have Yimiye. Origins, freedom, power. Okay? All right, for guides. This is what the Most High is saying to you. You just want me to read it. Okay. Just read the card. Okay. It says guide, message, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. When working with spirit guides, we have noticed you are often encouraged by your spiritual team to hand over your trust and your own guidance system to these invisible gurus. In some cases, this can be worthwhile. In others, this is in others, the very best guides are those who create strength within you and who never seek to overtake your own willpower and your own mindset. We are encouraging you to ask questions, observe, and examine the suggestions and the insight they offer you. There are quality guides, and there are ones who may not be good frequency matches for you. And we mermaids have seen too many people become overwhelmed and drowned by their capacity to give their complete trust away. Even we must sometimes check in and discuss with others, for we so often trust more merely than is wise. Now that know that your guide may not be in agreement with you, that truly, like the ocean and her strength and her tides and her currents and her rips and her waves, she or he may challenge you greatly. But it is often through this challenge that you are taught. Simply be sure they are not feeding off your energy or overwhelming your own energy field and your own mental, emotional, and spiritual independence. Check in with how you feel after each message or session with a guide. And when in doubt, take time out. We will help you. If you wish, by leading one to you via water, via your emotions. And speak of water. Always acknowledge your emotional response. When they come, and once they are thrust, I don't know why I said thrust. Okay, once there is trust, they can guide you to us. The Lemurians of Atlantis. Hold on. I'm being guided to write that down. Something I'm being told to study. To Atlantis, to beautiful, wise, and too many other water worlds. This is the magic of guidance. Okay? And with Yamiye here, I feel like that is the goddess. She is the goddess of water. Okay? And I feel like there have been some spiritual leaders or guides guiding people by way of spell work, by way of magic. That's what I'm intuitively picking up. Okay? And there's a lot of talk about this within the community. Okay? This card appears in a reading for you, heralds the arrival of one who you can trust. A spirit guide wishes to make healing contact with you. They are extremely loving, helpful, and they have personality. They are like cool, clear water, unconditional, loving, warm, and very helpful in matters of adaptation and improvement of your human experience. Okay, I feel like this is about the tarot reading community. Okay, there are some who are truly here to guide you in the right direction, and there's others who are using spell work and black magic to guide you the wrong way. Okay, the Most High wants to speak about it. Some of you have Lemuria connections. Okay. They relate to you. Okay, I feel like these true guides can relate to experiences you've been through. Okay. Be ready for your psychic abilities to be seemingly challenged. Okay. I feel like for those of you who are guiding the people the right way, you may be getting some downloads. Okay. For those of you who are guiding the people in the wrong direction, you're going to be challenged with your gifts. You are being challenged with your gifts. You're going through a storm. Forgive me, because your gifts are being blocked off. And I feel like you're afraid to speak your truth about your gifts waning. Okay? And the Most High has been calling y'all out to speak your truths. You may find yourself discarding baggage in the form of belief systems that are over complicated and power oriented. You will find all the stimulation you need in simplicity. And yet, you will be more awake than even intellectually. Some of y'all are awakening. The Most High is awakening some more, probably the second wave of twins, or the third wave. I don't know which wave we're on. This 2022, I'm going to say in a second. Okay? I awakened in 2019. Okay? No. 2017 is when I awakened. Okay, so there are more of you who are awakened and coming into your gifts. Okay, but I feel like for those of you who are coming into your gifts, he's trying to give clear guidance on which way you should go and how you should use these gifts. Because there were others who were in the lead, but turned their back on the new ones coming in, leaving them having to figure it out on their own. Okay, and whoever these older guides are, they are facing storms now. And they are the ones carrying this baggage here. You will find all the stimulations you need in simplicity, and yet you will be more awake than ever intellectually. You are more grounded, enriched, and truly skip a page. Truly yourself than ever before. As you develop your relationship with your guide, be aware that others may find it strange. Okay? So those of you who are awakening, the Most High said that people are going to be whispering and gossiping, looking at you because they think it's strange, okay? Because they are unawakened still. I feel like the Most High is saying to overlook that. Turn your back away from those who wants to bring trouble in your life, wants to stir up the pot, okay? In their bitches brute energy, okay? Stay away from those type of energies and don't worry about what they have to say, because God said He woke you up. God said He gave you these gifts to come out here and guide those who are in need of guidance, okay? To correct those who have been misguiding, okay? Always check in with your guides. May be with you for a long time, forever or for a short time. That's like with my experience. Some of my guides was with me, has been with me for a very long time. And there's some of my guides who swapped out. My spiritual team switches up sometimes. Okay? Or I just gain more. Okay? So I guess the higher you're learning, the more you're growing, the more you're doing the work on yourself and practicing your gifts, the more you're going to get more guides coming in working with you, okay? Those of you who are not working on your gifts, the less guides you have. Why would the Most High spend His time keep sending you guides if you're not doing properly with your gifts? Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Confirmation. Never become absorbed in your God's reality that you neglect your home. Okay? Because some of y'all, I had that issue. And they had to bring me back down because I would stay so focused on spirit. Once I learned to trust them, all I thought about was spirit. But then the Most High was like, no, baby, it's not just us. You got to reconnect with the world now. Okay? Because some of y'all could have went in hermit mode. And y'all could be in hermit mode working with your guides. And they're about to bring you out of this hermit mode energy. Okay? So God's saying that He's wanting you to get realchemated. Realchemated with being around other energies besides your spiritual guides. Okay? I resonate with this. I've been slowly introducing myself back to the world. I went in hermit mode for real, and I've been slowly introducing myself, get back out there little bit by little. So I feel like don't rush yourself. If you've been in hermit mode for a long time, meaning you've been isolated and alone, okay, because you've been working on yourself, don't be so quick to judge yourself if you don't deal firsthand with people coming back out of this hermit mode energy, okay? Because a lot of y'all done got comfortable with yourselves, okay? Which is a good thing, but if you get too much of anything is bad, okay? True guides bring us into deeper relationships with the planet, with the oceans, their beings, and make us wish to live more deeply here, okay? So with these tarot readers, that keeps giving you the same energy over and over again. Oh, this is what your person is saying. Oh, I bet I could tell you this. That type shit. Spirit said come away from that. If they're not teaching you something different each day, or at least each week, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to take a subject and work on it for a week, because in school, that's the same way it happens, right? But if the energy is always the same, then this person is not getting guided, okay? Okay? So you need to know the difference. You get stuck with some of these readers and you get in a trance and you're like, it's the same energy over and over again. Why? Because they are blocked. Okay? Their creativity is blocked. Okay? And not all of them, but majority of them use the same decks over and over and over and over and over because they don't know how to read no other deck. Okay? Now, they fully assist and support our connections. They never ask us to leave or encourage us to have those thoughts of departure before our time has been fulfilled. Okay? So if these readers have been guiding you to leave your divine masculine, walk away from your divine masculine or divine feminine, then these are not readers of the divine, okay? They are not being guided by the divine, okay? So God is all about these connections. He's a romantic God. I done told y'all that. He's all about romance, and that's what most of these twin flame journeys are. And he's not pleased with the fact that there are readers out here that are pushing fear tactics to cause these twins to stay away from each other. Okay? Now, I look at it like this. Now, this is me talking. I feel like this. Some people say, God ain't gonna send you no mess. I disagree. Because it's something in you that can mirror back to that person and get them to see themselves. You see what I'm saying? So I disagree with that. I feel like your person could have came in still in their south node, and you could have been that light to wake that person up. So that's how you got to look at these things, because we're living in the way of this world, right? Now, if you signed a contract before you came here, before you reincarnated, and you passed all your lessons, because then the Most High had a discussion about this, and about how, we can meet our counterpart before they're ready for union. Okay? A lot of us are here to wake our masculines or our divine feminines up and guide them into the light. That is part of our sacred path too. Through our change, through our growth, our counterparts watch us and see that, and they emanate that. Okay? They follow suit. That's why with the Hermit card holding the light, you are the light, guiding the path. Okay? Because you've already been down the path. You're already 10 steps ahead. Okay? So when people tell you that your master is going to come in perfect, whole, and healed, 9 times 10, that ain't true. Or your divine feminine, that ain't true. Why? Because we live in the way of this world. Okay? Check the reality of things. Not everybody knows how to heal themselves. Hell, I didn't know how to heal myself until I started a new line of study. You see what I'm saying? But once I started that new line of studying, I started implementing that knowledge in my life. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you all is sometimes your person is not ready when they come in. And you're not ready, even though you think you're ready. Your ego tell you you're ready. But when you meet your person, the Most High will put you together and say, look, wow, reflect to each other. And now you're giving each other your mirrors. You're reflecting to each other what needs to be healed, okay? Guiding each other towards the right way, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are already surrounded by people who wish for our downfalls and been in our lives already, So how else would you recognize what was truly divine if you never met him? How would you know what struggle looked like if you, or a true peace or happiness, abundance look like if you never went through trials, troubles, and disappointment and shit? You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. That's why the Most High wants you to go through these trials and tribulations so you can appreciate. You can appreciate what's to come and can truly decipher what's of the divine. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the way I look at it, Most High, do you disagree with what I just said? We gotta know. Okay? So, but we all, to each his own, right? We all come from different backgrounds and different ways of being, right? So to each his own. You believe what you believe. I can't force you to believe what you don't want to believe. I just know based off my experiences in life, what life has taught me, okay? And that's really all we got, really. The experiences that we experience through life, right? to teach us how to either do better or keep being fucked up. It's one or the other, you know. They will bring us to the now strongly and assist us in knowing the past. Okay? With less and less attachment, right? Um, like I just said, I can't force you to uh, take my knowledge. I can't. That's solely up to you, you know, to take what I'm saying and use it to benefit you. I can only deliver the message and hope and pray that somebody receives it and that it gives them the wisdom and the guidance and the know-how to get free of their low vibrational selves and low vibrational energies around them. You see what I'm saying? So, if you feel attacked by a reader, okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. You come on I told y'all 1,000 times, you come on my channel with that bullshit, I'm going to give you some bullshit. What you put out, what you going to get back. And I give you prime example right then and there, okay? That's why I operate like that, because to show you how what goes around comes around. As above, so below. As within, so without. So if you're putting off that negative energy and the Most High sees that, I got all clearance to open fire on your ass. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, but I don't move unless he say so. So sometimes y'all see me get quiet and consulting my pendulum. I'm asking permission to wear your ass out. Okay? And if I get permission, that's because you're not in integrity. Okay? So when you come to my channel, I'm going to kid around with you. I'm going to do my best to put a smile on your face. And I'm going to do my best to rip the wounds open so you can go in and clean that infection out. Okay? So that's the triggering. Okay? I can't do surgery on you if you're not going to let me cut you open, right? You feel me? The doctor ain't going to be able to make the incision on the wound, or make a clean cut if they don't know where they need to strategically strike, right? So, the people who watch me, the Most High knows what you're suffering from, and they let me know, and they know where to let me know where to target, where to start with my slicing. You see what I'm saying? And I mean spiritually, to open up your hearts and your minds, and free yourselves from the things that no longer serve you. Okay? I'm not perfect though. Although the Most High say I'm perfect just the way I am. But this flesh is human, feel like I can do so much more, you know. But the Most High is pleased with what I do. And and is pleased with some of these other readers out here. I have some who are full out therapists with their readings, and I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's some out there that can tell you what type of person you are, to help remind you of who you are. I like those too, those type of readers, because when we're dealing with karmics that's tearing down our mentals and breaking our hearts, we forget who we are. So if you're out here reminding the collective of who they are, if you're out here counseling the collective and showing them how to operate and move in a different light than they're accustomed to, congratulations, good. But if you out here tearing divine masculine down, tearing divine feminine down, just to get rankings from the karmics, you out of line. You out of line. No. None of us are free of filth. None of us. We've all done our dirt, right? We've all done our dirt. So we all have to learn how to do what? Clean it up. Okay? They are profoundly healing and awakening our energies to an extreme vital level till we feel we are overflowing with love, right? And where I focus my attention at is the inner child. The inner child will sit back in you and cower down and run and do all those things. So I target the inner child in my reading. I target opening up those wounds that we let fester and get infected. And how we know they got infected, because it shows up in our physical presence. It shows up in our physical life. So my style of reading is about surgery. It's the soul that needs the surgery. Okay? So that's what I'm all about. I'm surgically cutting those wounds back open for you so you can go in and clean the debris out. You see? Even for the karmics, who watch my channel, I will surgically, spiritually whoop their ass. Okay? And then turn around and show them how to clean it up. Okay? So, take that how that resonate, okay? In the end result, it's all about love, though. The love of what you do, why you do, anything you do. So, with this awakening that some of y'all are going through, y'all heard me share some of my stories of how it felt to be touched by the divine, and how it felt to be touched by the wicked too. Okay, I've experienced all of that, and the Most High kept me safe through all of that, and my ancestors, and my whole spiritual team kept me safe through all of that. But I went through those experiences so I can give you something to resonate with. Okay. So if you are going through an awakening, you're seeing orbs, you're seeing shadows, you're seeing double digits, you're waking up in the hours between 2 and 4 in the morning. You're having dreams, prophetic dreams that seem real. Well, they are. It's because your ancestors and spirit guides is working with you on the dreamscape, okay? So, with that being said, go back and watch some of my past videos. I explain a lot about my experience, okay? I'm not going to go through it again because it's a lot. So that's why it's recorded, all right? No, time is irrelevant here, okay? Time is an illusion. Those readings will resonate, trust, okay? So go back. I don't lost count how many videos I got. Last time I made this announcement, I had 500 something videos. I don't know where I'm at. I'm probably breaking 1,000. Okay, but still, the point is, there's a lot of information. Okay, those of you who are watching me, go back and look at some of those old readings that I did when I first started. Okay, because they could be resonating here in your presence. Okay, because I spoke about how I felt when my guides touched me, how I asked for signs to know that I was being guided in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all may need to do that, okay? Sometimes you see me pull the pigeon up to make sure I'm on the right track with what I'm saying. To get the confirmation, you know, before I move forward. Alright, with Yemiye, origins, freedom, power. Okay? With origins, some of y'all need to know where your ancestry lineage lies. Okay? And you don't have to go get no damn blood test done to do this. You have to trust spirit. Okay? That's what it requires. Spirit can relate. Your ancestors can come through and channel through you exactly what you need to know. Okay? A lot of you will know part of your ancestral lineage. If you're a person of color, I mean, you would know it because of the things you're attracted to. Okay? That are maybe considered taboo. or maybe considered not the norm. Okay? If you're attracted to certain things like that, look it up and see where its origin is. Okay? That may be a sign that that's part of your lineage. Okay? Like Yamiye is one of the Orishas of the Yoruba Ife faith. Okay? All right. We wish to share with you the knowledge of the old ones. Okay? Yemiye wants to share with some of y'all the knowledge of how water works. Okay? Because there's a lot of water present here. Okay? When they was talking about emotions. All right? The other Orisha, the Orisha Yamiye, is often depicted as a mermaid, a vast primordial mermaid with a star shining from her head. A mermaid of power who gives birth to the world. At other times, she danced alone upon the waves, bringing the whole world to life. As she dances, the ocean changes, and the 7 layers of her skirt symbolizes the 7 seas. All right? So, there's going to be some storms coming up, popping up soon, okay? And dealing with one of these 7 seas. Could possibly happen on a full moon. With blue, green, and gray of storms. Yeah. Let me show y'all the card. This is Yamiye. This is an African ancestor. Okay? Yamiye was a river Orisha, but was associated with the ocean after the people who worked with her. The Yamiye of modern-day Nigeria were stolen, taken by sea to distant lands. So, okay. A lot of y'all that is practicing the Orisha practices. I feel like if you're not a person of color, you shouldn't be practicing these things. If you do not have African descent, you should not be practicing these things. And I'm getting a big ass yes. Okay, this is like cultural stealing. Okay, the way of the African ancestors is being stolen by those who are not of color. Damn. And it's right here. Why for those of you who think I'm saying some racist ass shit, it's in the cards. If you are Caucasian or any other descent besides African, then you are misguiding others. You are using stolen knowledge, and I feel like God is saying that these Orishas are not supporting you. Okay? Wow. That's what's causing these storms in the ocean. If you live in an area and there's been a lot of sea storms, that's because Yamiye is pissed that people had the audacity to steal her ancestors' knowledge and use it against her people. Whoa. So I feel like Yamiye has went to the Most High with her concerns about this. She's been watching others use her magic, siphoning off her energy and her back is turned to them. Her back is turned to them. She does not answer to them. They think she do, but she don't. Something else is answering to them. Oh shit. Whoa, this reading is getting deep, yo. Am I on the right track with this, Mozart? Yes. Yamiye has petitioned the Most High about these Europeans using her magic, her ancestral knowledge. Whoa, and I'm feeling a pain in my chest. As I said, that her heart is aching. Oh shit. It saddens her heart. It's like she feel like they are ripping her heart out with the disrespect. Oh. Okay, so there's people who are not associated with this cultural background using the Yamiye, the Yoruba, the Voodoo, the Hoodoo, the all this shit that deals with the Orishas. They are out of alignment. Okay? Wow. They're using these secrets to misguide people. Wow. Okay, I told you I didn't know where this message was going. Shit. Okay. The cruel history is how the worship of Yamiye became so widespread. Today, she is revered in Haiti, Brazil, Cuba, and southern United States. In her more recent incarnations as a Brazilian Condobo, she is associated with Mary, Mother of Jesus. In Mexico, she can appear as La Serena. She is sometimes called Mama Water. And all of humanity, the ocean beings, and the saints are said to have been born from her womb. Yamiye symbols include cowrie shells, which are used for divination and regarded as a sign of fertility and abundance. She's connected to the sea winds, the North Star, storms, freedom, and change. Through Yamiye, we remember mermaid energy is not merely light. Okay, so said it's been traveled. The reason why it traveled there, I feel, is due to the enslavements. Okay, our African ancestors that who were enslaved carried this over to these lands. Okay, but by doing so, others got wind of what was taking place that was not supposed to practice these things. This is not part of their lineage. Yeah, and she's not pleased with it. Those who are not of African descent that did not get shipped over on no boats, okay, that learned the knowledge from, I almost said lotted. It's not lotted. Hold on, y'all. What you saying? Okay, the descendants of the slave masters. Spirit Yami is saying that they are thieves and they have no right calling on the Orishas. Okay, this is what Yami is saying. She said that the Caucasians are thieves. They are thieves and they have no right calling on the Orishas. They think that we are answering them, but no, we don't. Only the children of the sun has the right of passage to call on any of us. Wow. So if you're Caucasian and you're in the Yoruba religion or faith, I feel like the Orishas is kicking you out. Yes. Wow. Wow. She said yes. She's confirming what I'm saying. She said, child of Israel, you are so brave. Thank you. She's thanking me for saying this, because a lot of people are afraid. Even some Nigerians have taught this knowledge to the Caucasian or any other race besides those who are of color, like myself. Um, she's saying that um, they have no right to use this. Who are they calling on? That's what I was wondering. Wow. She said these Caucasians think that they're calling on the Orishas, but they're not. They're calling to their underworld masters. So it's underworld beings um, who is offsetting the balance of nature. Okay? So if you're Caucasian or any other descent besides African American or African, okay, if you are in these countries that I called out and you're not of African descent, you have no rites of passage in this faith. You think you do, but you don't. It's not for everyone. Just like we have certain wounds in our hands, it's not for everyone. Okay? And because they're calling on these, she's fighting with these underworld beings, trying to keep everything balanced and in check. Look at this picture. She's trying to keep everything balanced and in check, but she had to go to God. So God is coming down to say to y'all, if you're practicing a religion It's really not a religion, it's a spiritual base, a tradition of people of color. If you are robbing them of this tradition and you're using it for your own greedy goods, you're not calling on these Orishas. These Orishas have turned their back to people of Caucasian descent because you stole this knowledge, first of all, okay, by stealing their people, taking them across the waters, spreading them around the land. You stole this knowledge and beat most of them out of it to get the knowledge, okay? And they are standing up because the energies you're calling on underworld beings. You're not calling on these Orishas because evidently that's who your master is. Whoa. Tell me more about these underworld beings. Transparency. Wow. These underworld beings see through these Caucasians. They're calling on darkness. They're doing this over power, wanting power and control. But these underworld beings are collecting them, have allowed them to do what they're doing, but it's disrupting the balance within the oceans, okay, and the rivers. Yeah, wow. These Caucasians' energy has been appropriated and diminished. And I feel like which causes them to have little delight or sensitivity for others. That explains why they don't like other people. Wow. But I feel like Yemiye is inviting her lineage, those of you with African descent, to correct the balance. You must learn the way. Oh. She said yes. She just agreed with me. Yes, all children of Israel must learn the way of the ancestors to right the balance. Okay, so what I'm hearing is, if you're in Nigeria and any of these countries, and you've been teaching this faith to the Caucasian male or female, Yamiye is warning you to stop. Okay, because she see what's happening here. Okay, she does not want these, because these energies are, I don't know why they look kind of possessed. This transparency. And I said, tell me about the underworld. Look at her eyes. Does she not look possessed? They are calling on underworld being that's possessing their bodies. Because of this is one of the root causes of racism, because they've been trying to harness the energy that we naturally are gifted to have, and it's causing them to resent. They're being seen through. These beings, I feel like also, a lot of these underworld beings are transparent. They're actually honest and authentic and genuine presence. But why they're not towards the Caucasian? Wow. These landed on my calendar. Because the Caucasians are focused on power and greed. And their souls are trapped. Wow. I feel like these Caucasians are interfering with these beings. They only come out during certain moons. Okay? But because of the fact that with Crane Bag here, this is medicine for her people. Okay? But the Caucasian race is causing clutter within the system. Yeah, and they made choices not to declutter these situations, not to stop doing what they was doing. So these underworld beings are possessing them to make them speak the truth and be honest about how they robbed, raped, and pillaged and stole from our ancestry and now using it against us. Wow. Wow. Let me tell you what she just showed me. Hold on. What she just showed me was, when the Caucasian come, view her as this redhead, okay? When the Caucasian comes calling on her, she pushes them away because their souls are gone. They're soulless beings who are doing this. Okay. Yeah, there are soulless beings Okay, and they're awakening some type of energy that's possessing them to force them to speak their truth about their forefathers. So if you are white, Caucasian, and your ancestors were most definitely the same, and y'all are out of line by practicing this faith, this religion, as some will call it. But it's a spiritual walk. It's a spiritual journey. And I feel like she's saying to these people, they have no respect of the way. I feel like it's like, this is what I'm getting. It's just like you're highly trained to say you're the top chef. And then you got a rookie chef coming in trying to do everything you do, but they're not able to do it because they don't possess the blueprint. Okay, blueprints are relevant here. They don't trust. They don't trust us. Okay, to hold our own knowledge. So therefore, they hoard the knowledge for themselves. But they're calling on underworld beings, not the true Orishas. Maybe the shadow aspect of these Orishas is what they're calling on. Wow, they're calling on the shadow sides of the Orishas, not their higher selves. And they don't know how great they are not showing their gratitude for what they have or learned, okay, from us. They're keeping it all to themselves. Okay? And then they're turning around using it against us. And this is a very big secret that they've been trying to keep. I feel like she's also saying she hoped that these people have learned their lessons, okay? And to realize that we have so much more to birth in this world. So, okay, the Orishas is trying to birth something into this world, but these energies who are outside of her lineage, her race of beings, they are, excuse me, they are call it on the shadow aspects of these goddesses and gods, okay, and it's causing a disbalance because once you heal that inner side of you, the shadow may still be there, but it no longer is present. And that's what I feel like is happening here. These Orishas had to go through the work. They are true healers. They had to go through the fucking work to get where they are, even in the spiritual form. Okay? And now these Caucasian females or males are adapting this way of being, but it's not cut for them. They have another path that they're meant to take. But they are, I'm hearing, takers. They are takers of others people faith. Colonization. Okay? These colony factors is what I'm hearing here. Okay? Colonizers. Mm. A lot of these Caucasian energies, they are feeling down because the magic's not working for them. It's because it's not meant to work for you. Okay? So, not only are they taking our magic and using it against us, they are also going through financial trouble. Okay? They have been going against divine feminine's divinities. All right. Some of y'all divine feminines are about to experience some type of miraculous birth. Okay. Those of you who are standing in your power, being transparent. Okay. Those of you who are also knowing when to give and when not to give. Okay. You're not sitting around bitter and chattering about others. You're doing work to help free souls who have drowned themselves. Wow. Some of these energies, I feel like these Nigerians who have been helping this energy to harness your energy, they are all being looked at right now. Wow. I was just told there's going to be a part 2 to this, okay? Okay, yeah, there's going to be a part 2 to this reading. Because the divine is telling me that my energy is depleting. I feel it as well, but I'm trying to push through it. They said, no, it's going to be a part 2, okay? They have no respect for the water or the divine feminine energy that lives in it, which is Yamie. Yimie. Okay, and they're teaching. It's like I met someone the other day, and she had no knowledge whatsoever that how wrong it was to do spell work or black magic on someone other than herself. Okay? Spell work and black magic is not intended to be bad. But because it got in the hands of thy enemy, thy enemy has turned it into a weapon against us. This is a hidden weapon. Okay? They're keeping secrets about what they know of our knowledge, and they're not telling us. But God said that they're going to force these underworld beings to possess these energies, okay? So that these deep-rooted secrets can come into the day of light, okay? And it's gonna hurt a lot of them. That's what I'm feeling off this energy. But I feel like Yamie is saying this is a lesson. It needs to be taught whoever these Caucasian females or masculine that's using the Yamie, Aruba, Ife religion. You have no rights to those gifts or those ancestral even protecting you or backing you. The beings that have been helping you are of the darkness, okay? And she's giving you an opportunity to release yourself with sacred care, okay? A cage, sacred cage. She's giving you an opportunity to free yourselves, okay? To repent what has been taken, replay what has been taken, and renew those who have not been renewed as being classified as human being. Because if you look into the laws, you see that the black man or woman is classified as a cattle product. That's what the social security number comes from. Okay, in your name, you receive a letter. It's called a straw man, or a straw letter. Don't answer to those letters. There's a lot of things they need to teach you. You are being represented as puppets, as property. Okay, they are collecting stocks, filling their money bags off of the back of the true Israels, children of the sun. Okay, they stole this knowledge, they stole these inheritances that was left by the ancestors. Okay, and they are going to force them to speak the truth on their forefathers, those who are still carrying out their own forefathers' beliefs and practices of racism. But like I was saying, me and any other person with the color skin that I have is not classified as human. It's in the law books. Go look it up. We are not classified as humans. If you have 5% DNA of a black person, you are classified as cattle stock. That's why they have different brackets. If you look at a white person's social security number and look at several black people's social security number, they're different. Just like there's two sets of laws for whites and blacks. Okay? And I feel like Yamiye is saying that since y'all being a stingy, and you're misguiding people, you're not being transparent, you're not being honest, you're not being authentic to yourselves and learning your own culture and healing your own culture, you are gentrifying the culture of the colored people and robbing them of this knowledge. And Yamiye wants reparation. She wants these Caucasian beings who are dabbling in her faith, calling upon her, which they really calling on her shadow side. Do you notice the shadows? Her alter ego, okay? That's who they're calling on, and it's disrupting the balance that she has already created and healed from. That's why if there's been storms or very bad winds, very, very bad earthquakes, forest fires, this is Yamiye attacking in return those who robbed our ancestors of their knowledge and pass it off as their own. Okay? Anything else? Move to another day. I do feel like what I'm being guided to is that the Egyptians are the cousins of the Orishas. What else is being said here? It's just landed on Soul Cage and Farewell to the Moon. and it's in reverse. Magic and rituals, crafting, sacred practices. Okay, these people are practicing sacred knowledge. Thank you. But they're actually tapping into their lower selves, their lower vibration, the lower vibration of these Orishas and of these Egyptian pharaohs. What else? Mother of life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. They're going against the divine here, okay? And Mother Earth. That's what I'm feeling. They're siphoning the life out of energies doing this work, okay? They're calling on these Orishas' shadow sides. They're not calling on these divine Orishas. They're calling on their shadow sides. And this shadow is giving them what they need for now until it comes to collect. And this is what they fear. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Everything's coming out in reverse. Like I said the other day in the other reading, it says somebody has flipped some things around and they are not what they see. Okay? Past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. And it came in reverse. Okay, these people are learning off you to try to, I feel like they're trying to outlive you. Okay? I feel like they have a God complex and they want to outdo divine feminines who are of African descent. Okay? Wow. Anything else? Final messages? Alright. Where we going? Alright, so we're going to give you some final messages on what God said. And I will be back to continue this reading. Like I told y'all, they have very high energy and it takes a lot, okay? And I had not rested well today, so that could be why they said it's going to be a continuation. Alright. What is the final message that God said? Alright, Ten of Cups. These are talking about these people Alright, Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so those of you who are practicing this practice, who are of color, this is what she's saying to you. The Ten of Cups speak of the need to ground emotionally energy. Look into the world of every day. The boring process called life, sometimes you're, selling your worthy emotions into the habit pattern of this domesticacy. It is here in the basic grid of life that we truly find flow. It is a number that we got lost and leave our trust and drama behind. It is the energy that now beckons you to calm, relax, and allow yourself to once again get swept up in everyday tasks that comprises a life of purpose and meaning. Okay? So some of y'all could be in this energy that I'm feeling, okay? And Spirit is telling y'all that y'all need to keep pushing forward, keep pushing through it. Okay? Some of y'all may be on the verge of a breakthrough, okay? But with the Eight of Cups, there are some of you who feel like the Most High has walked away from you, but they haven't. And for some of y'all, somebody in your family could have poisoned you. Okay? If you was married to this energy, that I feel like you're in the process of divorcing this person and walking away. Which is good. Alright. Anything else? There's the Hermit. Shining the light. That's the Most High saying he sees the problem. And we got Six of Cups in reverse. Okay? This is about siblings. Also, that could be representing these people who have been practicing this faith that chose not to walk away from it. They are committed against the crime against the divine. And with the Six of Cups, a lot of these souls will not be returning. Okay? Alright? So, they're asking you to walk away from this practice of work if you're not a person of color. Okay? Alright, y'all. That's it on God. We're going to come back tomorrow with the rest of them. Okay? Let that sink in.